Hey guys, hope everyone's doing pretty well. Today I'm going to show you a few more exercises, hand-eye coordination exercises with a tennis ball. Because the next class that you're going to see this coming week will include footwork and hand-eye coordination exercises with a tennis ball. So I need you to be able to be ready to be able to catch that ball easily. Alright, it's going to make it a little bit easier for you. Some of these exercises are going to be pretty easy depending on the person. Alright, if it's pretty easy for you, go ahead and move on to the next one. So things to start off with, to warm up with, just tossing the ball, catching it with one hand. Alright, just like that. Alright, if that's easy, go off to your left hand. Again, might be easy for some people, might not be. Just make sure you're not catching it to yourself. I don't want you to catch it to yourself. I want you to use that hand to catch it. Okay? Next one. We've been catching it with the palm side up. I want you to catch it with the palm side out. Like that. Alright, so it's slightly different. Again, if this is easy for you, go ahead and move on to the other hand. Do that a few times, know that it's easy for you. Okay, so the next one, we're going from one hand to the other. So palm side up again, just like that. Alright, pretty easy for me. Might be easy for you. Next thing, similar to what we were doing before, I want you to toss it up, but catch with the palm side out. Just like that. Alright, so now we're going to bounce it off the ground. Alright, same thing, you're going to bounce it off the ground, one hand, catch it with the right hand. Okay, palm side up. Same thing with the left hand, bounce it with the left hand, catch it palm side up. Alright, again, this might be easy for most of you, so if it's easy, move on to the next one. Alright, or fast forward. Next one, bounce, but catch it with the palm side out, like that. Catch it with the palm side out. Alright. So same thing with this hand, catch it with the palm side out. Alright. So the last one, I might have been bouncing from left hand to right hand. Bounce it with one hand, catch it with the same hand. Now go from left to right. Right to left, left to right. Okay, let's make things a little bit harder. We're going to close our right eye, and I want you to bounce from the right hand to the left hand. Alright, close the right eye, bounce from right to left. Close the left eye, bounce from left to right. Close the left eye, bounce from left to right. Alright, now I'm going to have you close the opposite eye. Alright, so if I'm catching with my left hand, I'm going to close my left eye. Alright, bouncing from right to left with the left eye closed. Now I'm catching with the right eye. I want you to bounce from left to right, but the right eye is closed. Doesn't matter how you catch it now, I just want you to be able to catch it. Okay? So if those are easy to you, go ahead and skip to the next section, but otherwise practice that. If you're having trouble catching that, if you're having trouble catching it, go work on being able to catch it. Alright? Because the exercise that you're going to see this coming week in class, you're going to need to be able to catch it and do footwork at the same time. Okay? We'll see you in the next section.
Okay, it was a little too loud and a lot of cars going by, so I'm going to do a voiceover on this one. So if you've got a wall, practice on a wall, just tossing it to the wall and catch it with two hands. Okay? So if you watch Liam, nice easy arcing toss to the wall and catch it with two hands. We did this last time. Hopefully you've got a chance to practice it. Now, same thing. You're going to toss it to the wall, and if you have a partner, they're going to stand behind you to toss it, and I want you to catch it with both hands. So it doesn't matter if you throw it to the right or left, so they don't see when or where you're throwing it. They just have to catch it with both hands. Next practice. Tossing it up to the wall with your right hand and catching it with the same hand, and tossing the ball with your left hand and catching it with the same hand. I want you to try to catch it with a palm facing out, not with a palm facing up. So I don't want the ball to have to land in your hand. I want you to catch it in the air. Just like that. Do the same practice, but catching with one hand with a partner throwing from behind you. Don't tell them where you're going to throw it and when you're going to throw it. Just have them catch it. If you throw it on the right side, have them catch it with the right hand. If you throw it on the left side, have them catch it with the left hand. If you do it on a side wall outside the house with grass, it's great because the ball doesn't roll around too much. Okay, this one. I want you to toss it like you're throwing or shooting a basketball and catch it with your right hand. So just like that. I want you to be a little bit closer, nice high toss, and catch it with your right hand with a palm facing outward. Remember, I don't want you to catch it with a palm facing up. Like you're saying, give it to me. I want you to catch it the same way that you threw it. And do the same thing with your left hand. So, top left, toss it, catch it with the same hand. Alright. So slightly different from the past one. You're not just throwing it any old way. I want you to catch it, throw it, and catch it the same way. This time, you're going to give it a low toss, bottom right, with your right hand. A little too high for Liam. There you go. So you want to toss it so it comes straight back to your hand. It might be a little bit harder. It was a little bit harder for Liam, a little bit harder for me. Nice, easy toss. If it helps, you can stand back a little bit. And do the same thing with the left hand. So nice, easy toss, catching with the left hand. This one's a little bit harder. Good. So we're going to do things a little bit different here. We're going to toss it to the upper right. I'm going to toss it with my right hand, but I'm closing my left eye. So if you're tossing with the right hand, I want you to close the left eye. So it might be a little bit more difficult. Depth perception might be a little bit different. But this is going to be helpful when we do the practice and class this coming week. And you'll see what we're doing next this week. So I'm tossing it with my left eye now, upper left, with my right eye closed. Okay, that one's a little bit easy. Well, not easy, but easier than the next one I'm about to do. Even I had a hard time with the next one. Okay, now we're going to do that low toss again with the right hand, but you're closing the left eye. You'll see I'll have a lot of difficulty with this one. With my left eye closed, tossing with the right arm. Alright, let's see how well Liam does with this. Did pretty well. So remember, tossing with the right hand, left eye closed. Now, same with the left hand, right eye closed. I had a lot of difficulty with this one. I don't think I caught any of these. Tossing with the left hand, right eye closed. Yeah, I got one. There you go. Alright. Liam's turn. So remember, tossing with the left hand with the right eye closed. So this will help your hand-eye coordination. Practice these. This will be very helpful for the next class. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.